Meet Sena Ahadji, a young entrepreneur whose upbringing has helped shape her artistry and opened up a world of opportunities. Thriving with ambition, it's no wonder that her passion has turned into a business. I'm on my way to meet with Sena, who has an array of art she creates ranging from jewelry to coffee mugs to oil paintings, just to name a few. This is Art and Soul. Let's go. Welcome. This is Art and Soul, and as you can see, we are in some very interesting times. Yes, we are in the COVID-19 times. We are staying safe, observing safety protocols, but you are welcome. Art and Soul is still here just for you guys, and I'm here with the beautiful Sena Ahadji. I say it right.
Ahadji.
Ahadji.
Yes.
I was almost going to dance. Oh, thank you for having me here. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for coming over.
Don't mention. I have to first start off with, sincerely, your shop is beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much.
It is so beautiful, and it's filled with your art.
Yes, it is.
Your art only?
Yes, it
Wow.
is filled with my art.
Fantastic.
It's been a work in progress. So bit by bit, it's coming together with all the different projects I'm working on currently and have been working on. So,
and we met prior to this. We met at the Heritage Arts Festival.
Yes, we did.
Citi TV, Citi FM, Citi TV, and I got to sit down with you briefly. But now we really get to have a conversation and see what you're all.
Get to know me a bit better now.
Yeah. Let's just run off exactly what you create. I mean, you're wearing your earrings.
Yes, I am wearing my
I love it. Do it again.
my very own designs.
Fantastic.
Yes. So my background is in graphics designing and illustration. However, I don't do just that. So I also upcycle bottles. My own little way of, helping the environment that we live in and reducing waste. And I also do oil paintings. So I'm also into portraiture. I'm so intrigued about how people document what people look like through painting. So not just taking photographs, applying color to make color come to life. Yes, and then I do murals, and I also customize gifts for people. So for birthdays, for weddings, if you wanted to gift someone something very unique and a one-off design, a lot of people drink tea and love tea, so it's something that it's different, it's fun, and it's creative. So,
all this for one person, just one you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Fantastic.
So that's a bit about what I do. Yeah.
Fantastic. I mean, you have so many parts to you, and also you come from a bit of a diverse upbringing. Because you're Ghanaian,
yes,
but you grew up in Togo, right?
Yes, I did grow up in Togo.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So I grew up in Togo. I lived in Togo for 18 years. My mom and my dad worked in Togo, hence why I lived there. I went to a school called the British School of Lomé. It's a British school, had a lot of international students in it, and because of that, it's helped me to learn about different cultures and people's backgrounds from all over the world. It really helped me to have an appreciation for creativity. They really encouraged us to get involved in different activities. Doing something like the Duke of Edinburgh Award, where we had to do something creative, something in action, and also in service. So giving back to the community. That's something that has always been ingrained in us as students from there. I did do visual arts in school. So I would say it really helped me to sort of go on this journey, this path of creating and just exploring and learning, absorbing and just expressing myself through different ways. Yeah.
Which country has the more prominent art scene, would you say? Which country has developed their art scene more than the other?
I would say definitely Ghana has developed the art scene a lot more than Togo. However, towards the ending of last year, I saw Togo was also really starting to put a lot into the creative industry. They were opening an art gallery, and there were lots of different activities going on there, fairs and bazaars and exhibitions and things starting to happen there. Because of recent events of like the COVID-19, I don't know how that's going to proceed. However, it has been started, so it's still promising, and there are some gems and there are some amazing creatives in Togo as well as in Ghana. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be cool if we could just, eventually merge the two or merge different?
That will happen.
It will.
It will.
I like that. I love it.
It will. I think not just even Togo, but I would say West Africa, because there are people who are working on bringing West African creatives together through different ways, through collaborations, workshops, training us, helping us to develop our skills, be it through business, be it through communication, be it through really enhancing our skills. There are people who are already working on that. Yeah, so that will happen.
I like that. I love the optimistic, reassurance.
The optimism, yeah.
Optimism, yeah, that's the word. Completely forgot the word. You got it. I want to talk about the family aspect really quickly because, I found out something about you that you told me. I just thought it was the sweetest. It was so sweet, off camera, we're just talking about fond childhood memories. And you mentioned one of them was like lying on your father's chest. Was it listening to his heartbeat?
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought that was just so sweet. I mean, how has the bond between you and certain family members, even your dad, your parents, how has that influenced you in art, if it has at all?
Well, I would say for starters, I was definitely a daddy's girl, and but he passed away in 1998. That's why that memory is so vivid to me, because I remember if ever he wanted to take a nap or something and then he wanted me to nap, he would arrange his stools on the veranda and then just put me on his chest. And I remember just listening, like you could hear like boop, 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 boop. But then I would just fall asleep.
Wow.
And I mean, I was a little girl then. It didn't mean anything. It was just me napping. But these are things that now they're so valuable. These memories are so valuable to me. And that's one of the reasons why I think portraiture is also very important to me. Because when you spend time painting someone, you almost get to know them again. It's a very intimate process. It's not quick, it's not instant. You have to consciously think about what colors go where, what are you trying to create? Why are you creating what you're creating? How do you want this to be viewed when you're not here? Because we are able to learn from the masters who have painted for so many years. We're able to learn about history, how things were, how society was, the clothes we wore, culture, everything through paintings that were done years, hundreds and thousands of years ago. And it's something that I still find very fascinating. It's very time consuming, so I do understand that not everyone has the patience and the time to explore it, but it's something that if you are passionate about, you definitely will pursue that. And for so many years I was very intimidated by it, but I last year I decided to just conquer that fear of like, what's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Just try, fail, learn from it, move on. I think not knowing what the outcome can always be a bit scary, but if you don't try, you will never know. The first portrait I did was the one of my mom and I, which is up there. That's the first oil painting I did. And I thought, well, she makes me feel safe. She always has my back. She's definitely been a mom and a dad to all of us. So, yeah, that was one of the first paintings I did.
Beautiful. I love how you captured her braids and your baby edges. Your baby hairs in full effect.
I had Cocoa Pop hairs. That's what I call them. Extra coily edges.
You know what we would call them back in the pepper grains?
Peppercorns.
Yeah, peppercorns or pepper grains. And like I would always forget to brush mine at the back. So I have these nice braids and it's
little coils. Yeah.
At the back. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Who is this?
So that's supposed to be a portrait of myself.
Lovely.
Yes. My friend took a picture of me on my 30th birthday.
I'm sorry, your what?
A friend of mine.
No, I heard something else.
My friend.
No.
No, it was a friend.
No, I heard 30th.
Yes. And that was...
Whatever, Sena.
That was last year. No, last 2 years.
You're not 30. It's okay.
I'm 31.
You're not 30. So this is when you were 24.
Yes, sorry. Oh my God, did I say 30?
No, we're going to show a picture of what you look like because she looks no more than 16. You look amazing.
That was my 25th birthday.
Okay, yeah. 30th birthday, fantastic. This is beautiful. Orange is actually my favorite color.
Really?
And that's because it was my grandmother's favorite color. So in order for me to just keep her close in my heart, orange it is. So yes, your 30th birthday.
Yes, my 30th birthday.
Portrait.
And I did the portrait. It was such a beautiful picture, and I was going through a difficult time at the time. And I just didn't like looking at myself. But the photograph it made me so happy, and I thought that was such an amazing photo, and I wanted to paint it. It made me want to paint it. So that was the second painting I did.
As like oil
second
ever.
Oil painting, yes.
You're kidding me. You know, being a West African woman, you know, in the middle of Africa, literally, okay, in the west side, did you face challenges growing up with people, not your family, but people not understanding the direction you wanted to go in with your art? I mean, we're still in a space where, you know, unless you come from a particular family, you may not get that push into the art space. It's like, what are you doing art for, you know? But I mean, it's a booming space all over the world.
Yeah. I would say with that question, what I would say is, it's not even just from the external environment, like other people. I think sometimes it's a battle for us, even the creatives, to wonder like what direction you're going.
Like in the mind.
Yes, like I think that's the biggest battle for me, was me really believing in myself and figuring out what it is I want to do and how I want to get to where I want to get to.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I feel there's just a lot of layers to you, and I think we can talk about it a bit more whilst we get into some, what are we doing?
We are painting some mugs today. And
I love mugs because I like coffee, I like teas. This is perfect. So you guys stick around. This is Art and Soul. We're with the beautiful Ahadji. Yes, we are. That's the hybrid of your name, right?
Yes.
Ahadji. You guys, we'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I am with the beautiful Ahadji, and we're about to get into some art, and we're decorating mugs, right?
Yes.
Fantastic. We're painting mugs.
Yes.
Let's get straight to it.
First things first, get your apron on. I don't want you to get any paint on your beautiful outfit.
Thank you very much. This is very nice. Pretty.
Thank you.
It fits over my afro.
Yes.
My baby afro. Just tie it like this.
So once you're done,
I'm good.
Here's your mug.
What's the difference? Which one is tea and which one is coffee? Because I like both.
I would say this is more of a teacup. This is more of a mug.
Really?
Yeah.
I've just been getting it backwards.
This shape normally comes with a saucer.
This is true.
These ones don't have saucers.
I've seen some. Okay, I don't know. I can't. Look, listen. As long as it tastes good.
Your tea will still taste fine.
I'll even put yogurt in here, to be honest.
You can eat anything in it. Ice cream.
Yes.
Puddings. Okay, so then we'll put some paints in here. You'll need some clean water to just wash off your brushes. And then what I do is, depending on what the brief is or what my task is, I like to just brainstorm or sketch something first. You can also freestyle and just paint straight away and express yourself. However, if you're not sure and you want to have different ideas, so what I do is here you go, you can have a pencil. What I do is I'll just draw like if this is the mug, I'll just do like a really rough sketch of what shape it is, and then what I want on it. If I want to focus on just putting something around the bottom, if I want to put an image, if it's the person's name I'm writing, or if it's an initial, let's say I want to do an S for Sena, something like that, I can do something like that. And then I want a design at the bottom here. I can do like maybe a little zigzag going that way, and then I can do designs going around. So that's just like a sort of to help me know what direction I want to go in. So feel free to sketch. Do like a really quick rough sketch of your cup.
What?
And then just have fun with it. It doesn't have to be like mine. You mentioned that it was your mom's birthday.
Yes.
So what does she like? She likes
the beach.
She likes the beach.
But I'm not about to paint a beach on the mug.
You can do a little coconut tree.
It will look like, I don't know, it will look like just blue and then some mashed yam.
So here's the little tree branch.
Aww.
And some birds in the back. So this is the sea. This is the sand here.
Sena, you know that I have to paint the birds and all of that, right?
Yes, it's very possible. That's why we have different kinds of brushes. We have the thin tips, we have the large tips, we have the flat ends. Everything for the kind of design you want to do.
All right. Let me try and do this one. You continue the design. What?
So what colors would you like to use?
Well, I think we'll put this. We'll color the sea in with red.
Okay.
Red. We need some green and brown for the tree.
And what would you like to start with? What color would you like to start with?
Red.
Okay. So the reason why I'm asking is if I pour all of them, then it will dry.
Of course. So, you have to do one. Yeah.
So you can pour the color that you're using first, and then you just add the other colors.
And what brush do we need?
I would say start off with like a small brush.
I literally feel like I'm in art class in primary school.
Let's just wet your brush first, so you can get a feel of how the brush is. Okay, and before you paint on the cup as well, you can just test it on the paper. There you go. That's a perfect sea.
Okay, it was a perfect sea.
You're a natural.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we can start. You can get right into it.
Huh?
Yep.
The best painting I've ever done was a horse. It was of a horse.
Wow.
And guess what?
What happened?
I painted by numbers.
You painted by numbers?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Oh man, okay. Melissa 101. I'm so glad you asked for my expertise. Painting by numbers
is
basically where you have an outline of an image.
Oh, I know.
And you have to follow. Yeah, man.
I know what that is.
Thank you.
I used to have those when I was a kid.
It's okay.
I love doing them. Like blue is 1, green is 2, 3 is yellow. So you put the colors where it's. Those are the best kind of.
So
paintings.
people like me, so we don't feel left out.
Yeah.
You know.
Those are really good paintings.
Muchas gracias. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. You know what? I'm just gonna keep dotting. I feel like that's the direction.
Yeah.
And you know, when you don't know what to do, just keep going.
Freestyle.
Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. Right. Whew. So with COVID-19 being around, do you think it'll be hard to get some of your materials?
It will be hard to get some of the materials.
Have you experienced that yet already?
I have.
Okay.
Because I ordered some stuff and I can't get it at the moment because nobody's traveling
From outside. Got it.
However, there's other projects I'm working on, so I don't, to be honest with you, I don't really have an excuse. There's so much to do that I don't see it as a roadblock or a stumbling block or anything, right? Because nobody's going anywhere these days anyways. So who's dressing up and trying to look fancy right now? I would do is like a nice.
You're about to do a whole face.
Yes, let's do.
I'm here doing dots, and you're doing a face. Wow.
A nice pointy curve.
You know when they say people are not the same.
So with a thin brush, you can do smaller details.
That's it. Do your siblings? How many siblings do you have? I met your sister.
Yes.
Does she paint? Are they into art?
They used to paint. They used to draw. But my brother loves horses and dogs.
Wow.
He loves animals.
Okay.
That's his passion. But he's a data analyst.
Wow.
My sister, she studied. What's that called? She studied
something.
Public health.
There we go. And that's exactly what went through my mind.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, she studied public health.
But you all have the talent for art.
Yes, I would say we all have the talent for art.
Right. This is looking so much better. You definitely saved the day.
So I'm literally just going around the edges.
So I definitely know I probably wouldn't put red with these type of colors, but
that's fine.
It's a learning process.
That's fine. Sometimes you just never know what you're going to get at the end. That's why I like to plan a bit ahead of time.
With the sketch that I didn't do.
That's fine.
This is looking good. I like your S. This is really good. Hey, I didn't ruin the face. Oh, I ruined the neck. I poked the neck.
Oh, don't worry.
I poked the neck, and I'm so sorry.
Don't worry at all.
So how can we find you on social media?
On social media, you can find me. I'm Sahadji_GH. So that's SAHADJI_GH. And you can also view some of my digital work and illustrations on my online portfolio, which is www.senaahadji.carbonmade.com. And and you can shoot me an email. My email address is sahadji.gh@gmail.com. And so you can get in touch with me on those platforms.
Thank you. And you're very active on social media too.
I am. If you shoot me a message, I will definitely reply.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So Sahadji. Sena.
Yes.
I think I'm doing good. I think this mug is going to turn out.
I think you are doing good too.
How it didn't, despite what the haters say, I am progressing. You gotta shut the haters out, man.
You've done well.
Oh.
I think you're onto something there.
I am. We don't know what it is, but we're onto something.
Looks very good.
Sena, I've had a really good time. I really have. I've enjoyed this, and for those who want to experience your art, you teach.
Yes.
Yes. For those who want to experience your classes, they should get at you on social media.
Yes.
All the information down below, guys. I've had a fantastic time with Ahadji. She's amazing, and she's a very good teacher, and I think she was being very polite considering my mug. But I've had such a fun time, honestly, guys. So you guys check out her social media. And until next time, this is Art and Soul. My name is Melissa Awad, and I'll see you soon.
Art and soul.